All right. Welcome, everyone. I am Jeff. This is the D-Pad on Twitch, and once again tonight we will be playing RimWorld. Oh shit, it's James. And a sea dude. Would you look at that? I suppose there's not really much to start off with in terms of explaining what happened last session. We had a bunch of assholes attack us. Their bodies are still decomposing. Uh, we took way too long to get rid of all these mega spiders, and then these fuckers like came up again and started spawning, and it was a whole not great thing. Um, I did a few things off camera, not many, but one of which is so our fridge in here is hitting 40 degrees or so, which is not ideal. It is 100 degrees outside. There is no heat wave, but I feel like before we sort of seed all of this insect meat, it would probably be a good idea to improve our fridge if at all possible. So we're gonna we're gonna turnip is currently replacing this or removing this wall, um, and we are going to get a cooler in here as quickly as possible. Um, Gonna have to do it moderately quickly so we don't lose more of the stuff to who's near steel right now. Gallant. You're also not doing anything. Oh, you won't haul. I hate you. Rick, even though you are currently drilling. Okay, interesting place to put those bricks, but that's fine. Um, let's see. Uh, you did help, Turnip. You did manage to to break down the wall pretty well, so that was good. A couple of the things I did while I was looking at stuff before we started, I set the trains up on a couple of our newer wolves, so we can bring the new blood in to help uh, with our eventual attacks that we will certainly get. Um, where is Rick? Is he still? He's grabbing more steel. We also have a bunch of people who are very in not great moods, largely because some of them saw corpses. Some of them are just kind of pissy nowadays, and, eating without a table, the greatest crime known to humanity. How's the week been? It's been good. It's been a moderately busy week, and I haven't been feeling particularly amazing. But I think I'm on the backside of it now. Cargo pods, please don't crush anyone. Oh, what? Fuck yeah. Oh my god, that's the greatest cargo pod I've ever received. Who's bored right now? Oh, Gallant, you won't haul. Zim. You're not assigned to hauling. Awesome. Oh, CJ's gonna do it anyway. See, the game just heard me and was like, oh, you're not feeling very good? 25 medicine. Which I will take that. In terms of resources, bye, friends. In terms of resources, we are pretty much set on a lot of things. Uh, we're good on components. We're just about good on steel. We're good on uranium. We've got enough gold. Now we've got a million trillion more uh, medicine. So once Oracle finishes making this one, I'm probably just going to get rid of this order because adding that 25 to our 42 currently should hopefully carry us to the end of the game. Um, let's see, other things to mention. Alright, cool. So we're down to 48 here. I need to set this. Should all be at 28. Yep. And this should begin to cool down and refreeze quickly. especially since it's getting a bit cooler. Um, yeah, so pretty much we're just, kind of doing our normal thing of continuing to gather resources a little bit at the beginning of the stream here. We need one final trip for, like, just a bit more plasteel, and probably, you know, a little extra so we can maybe make a cool turret or something. I believe last time we hit Lakeness and Coral. I think this time we're going to hit Plata and do probably our final little trade delegation before we leave this godforsaken rock. We'll have to choose another group to go out. I think Lightning is going to be one of them, just because Lightning's ready with the sword and can handle animals. And I think last time we sent Hippie out, and then Hippie instantaneously got malaria or something. Hi, Zim. And Alex is currently living in a bit of an anxiety zone this weekend. It's shaping up to be a busy one with a wedding you're attending. Oh, first wedding? They can be fun or terrible. A procession on Sunday and general schedule shuffling. It's kind of hard to say. Well, hopefully the wedding is fun instead of terrible. Heck yeah, holiday. Can probably move up a couple of these things to somewhere up here instead. Oh yeah, I don't actually think I've, like, even talked about it at all this stream. There is penoxycycline or Cyline or whatever it is, which I think you just give to a group and they will take over time, and it kind of keeps diseases to a lower level. We'll have to research it, but that's also not the worst thing because we currently have no research going on. Oh no, Steve, stop making medicine. Who threw up in here? Oracle. Just have them eat it before they head out? Word. More ambrosia? Why is there so many drugs spawning inside of my walls? We had ambrosia over here too. Yeah, I don't think we'll get it done before they go out on the trip, because I really want to get that expedition going early in the morning. We had a raid kind of hit us in the last day or so here, so we should be good for a little while before we have more friends to attempt to murder us. So, probably just gonna get it going. It is not a dry thunderstorm. It's obviously raining. Oh, did it just stop raining? No. That's weird. Anyway, we'll hopefully get a group underway in the morning as soon as possible. All right. Yeah, everyone wants to be safe from the violet alligators, including drugs. Alright, let's do this now immediately. We'll form a caravan. We're going to bring Hippie. We're going to bring Lightning. We're going to bring 2 pack aminals. Let's say Punkus and Hunkus. Let's see. And then we'll send a couple of aminals. We don't have any... I don't think we have any kibble made currently because we kind of ran out of vegetable matter. Just choose a couple of pups. Or I guess we can just send Amazing Steve. Amazing Steve is a good herbivore and a good protector, so... and I think Homeboy is also trained in the arts of beating stuff up. So that should be good. 2 packs, 2 aminals, 2 people. We'll send them along with a bunch of survival meals. Some insect meat for the pups. Grab some medicines. I suppose there's a number of things we can sell at this point. Like, we don't need any of this buffalo wool. We don't really need any of this rhinoceros leather or bear skin. Or wolf skin, for that matter. We can send all the drugs we have that we don't want. Let's not forget the bedrolls. And 42 bodies. Also, maybe some of these shitty guns. Got so many crap guns last time. A set of frags. And that's probably good enough. We'll also send along 2,000 silver. And assuming we have 6.3 days of food, animals, and meals all squared away. Let's do that in case. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a good group. Okay. Choose route. We're going to go hit up there and accept. Hi, Snook. And also, the title of the stream has been Disaster, I think, since the beginning. I don't know, I kind of fell in line with Rick, having the, like, feeling blue in all caps, and then Persona 3, Rick plays Persona 3 FES. So I kind of just tried to do the same look sort of thing, and Disaster feels very appropriate for RimWorld. As it stands, we don't have any disasters currently, but don't want to tempt fate here. See, everybody's feeling better already. Yes, yes, harvest them pumpkins. Thank you, Alx Pup. Pumpkins, potatoes. It's spooky month, so I guess I've got pumpkins on the brain. Once again, this is a strangely wet, dry thunderstorm. But I will take it, because then it means everything isn't going to catch on fire. No, you dumbasses. You stupid idiots. Okay, not bad. Seidel got punched once. That's no big deal. So what was the thing here? Nono Riri compared Seidel to a mega scarab. Okay, that's not the worst insult ever, but still. Yeah, Mega Scarab's actually a cool-ass thing. I don't know how that's supposed to be an insult. Maybe it's a fat joke, I guess. Yeah, I really love that we have one infirmary, and that anytime people get into a fight, they are then forced immediately to go and lay down next to each other and be tended to for a day. I think it's a good way to punish people and make them have to deal with their foolishness. 200 simple meals. Ah, we finally finished off this drill too. Cool. We can actually just deconstruct those bad boys. I hate that the autosave bogs the game down for a second. Every time, no matter how far I am in this game, it always makes me worried that we're about to get attacked or some terrible, horrible thing is loading. Alright, well, at least that was the quickest, easiest fight ever. Nobody broke arms or did anything stupid, so... so let's see. Once that group is successfully back, we can pretty much get building going on. CJ, are you checked? Yeah, cool. So, in order to make this as... yeah, we did it. I don't know, nah, don't research anything. We don't need to. Let's see. So, we have an ass ton of wood. I think it is time to start spending some of it to ring our defenses. Just kind of putting a second tier to guard our spaceship. It is wood, so it's not exactly the, you know, most amazing thing to guard with, but it should be moderately helpful. That is a metric ass ton, specifically. It's kind of making complicated multi-wall sort of things to more easily block stuff out, I think, will help us. We could... Excuse me. We could be a lot more careful and particular and whatnot about how we lay out this walls and stuff, but honestly, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. We just want to get stuff, you know, done and out of the way. Gotta get to space. Hey, what's up, Lightning? Oh no, you're suffering mobile Twitch hell? I have not yet actually used mobile Twitch since the rework, but I am not clamoring to do so by any means. These wooden doors will obviously suck, but, you know, we need some sort of access to the outside from the inside up here. Eventually might just get rid of them, but... Oh yeah, emergency dashboard. Makes sense. And a random question. Do I like this headset that much? I do. I've always been a headset person. With like, larger, chunkier headset kind of deal. Instead of having a smaller setup with like earbuds or speakers in front of my computer. Um, this is a Sennheiser GSP 300. I wanted to make double sure. Um, I like this headset a lot. I think that the actual earphones are nice and clear and like have good sound response. It's not the like ultra bassiest headset I've ever had. It does not set my ears on fire. So the cups on this are actually pretty good. I'm going to try to do this while still talking. They're pretty smooshy, and you can see on the inside that there's a good depth between the cup and the actual like wall where the speakers are. Um, it doesn't really push down on my ears. It sits more on the side of my face, which I think is really important. I had earbuds in the past or headsets in the past that were just like a straight circle. And since, human ears aren't perfectly circular, it would always push on some part of my ear or pull it down from the top, and that bugged me. So getting this particular one that is like, it's, sort of shaped to an ear and really deep, uh, it's been very, very comfortable for me. Oops. Let's do some trading. It's not a particularly super cheap headset, um, nor is it. I think you could probably find equivalents that are really solid in many ways. But I happen to really love this headset. There's a back side of the microphone that reads separately from the front side, which aids in noise reduction. Mine is just the very simple headphone jack and eighth inch jack analog into my motherboard. It's not the USB one because, as I had read, the USB receiver kind of the analog to digital converter for that was not as amazing as as just using like an onboard motherboard headphone jack. But overall, I've been pretty happy with this, and I think I got it on sale. It might have been like 60 or $80. I don't remember exactly. All right. Let's see. First things first. Rid of that. This. This, that, this. All the drugs, because we don't do drugs. All of our leathers and wools. I guess we'll keep these potates. And none of our animals. Okay, currently they owe us a ton of money. So the first thing we're going to do is buy all their plasteel. The second thing we're going to do is buy... we could just get a doomsday rocket launcher. We may still yet get a doomsday rocket launcher. So an armor or two wouldn't be the worst, but we do have a lot of flak jackets already, so I think we can keep rolling with those. Yeah, I guess we don't really need Hell, I'll buy that flakjack in case one gets effed up. Ooh, a uranium longsword. Neat. I've got architect legs and prosthetic hearts and a couple of interesting things. Yeah, I think thankfully we really don't need that much from them. Okay, we're still $1,000 positive right now. Oh, I gotta finish this this trade and catch up on chat. Keeping components. Never mind. We shouldn't buy any steel. It's way too heavy. These guys don't have any gold, do they? No. All right. I mean, we could just be very silly and buy some ridiculous weapon. Small groups of tough targets. I mean, fuck it. Let's buy a Doomsday rocket launcher. That just sounds fun. Oh, you did see gold. Ah. Nice. Let's get 70 gold. Just so we have a little bit extra, because advanced components and stuff can occasionally take gold, and if something happens to break down, we don't want to get effed randomly. So we're down 1129. I mean, that's probably pretty much good. So we got our plasteel, we got a cool-ass rocket launcher. Gonna buy a flak jacket. Do they have like a bunch of... Do you guys just have like corn or some kind of vegetable I could bring back? Not really. Alright, that's fine. Wow, I got a lot of tortoise meat. We're gonna buy 50 of that so we can have more food for animals and stuff. Yeah, apparently these motherfuckers have been hunting thrombos. Alright, this is fine. I accept. Since we are also here, let's do that. And just offer them a gift. Right, how much to get to +3? 500. Alright, perfect. Keeping them at a really high ally level, when the attacks come, we'll be able to summon them for help. So I think the earlier that we get that done, the better. Just make sure that they have something to deal with. Okay, let me scroll up and look at a million chat things I lost. Astro headsets. I haven't really heard of Astro headsets. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to waste a USB port either, Alex or Mag. I have I have a mini ITX motherboard and a smallish case, so there aren't like a million ports to speak of anyway. Um, oh yeah, cooling pad and wireless mouse receiver. We do not need any uranium. We need 532 and we have 581 at the moment, so we should be good there. Um, yeah, if an ancient king had a sword forged out of uranium, it would both be pretty rad and pretty deadly to the king and all of that royal line. Oh boy, yeah. Um, my brother for a while was running a gaming laptop and had a cooling pad, and once the laptop kind of slowed down and gummed up a bit and he was running harder and harder games with it, he upgraded from a cooling pad to a box fan, which was great for the uh, it was great for the temperature of his laptop, but not great for anybody attempting to listen to anything that is said by the person using it. James Games is having a not so good day. Yeah, go play some billiards, bud. Skip ahead a little bit. I think Nono and Cran, you're still waiting on... let's do this. Okay. Ah, yes, we're finally getting some hay coming in. How close is this all? Oh, yeah, it's totally done. Alright, wait. Scratch that. Don't use any vegetarian products. Do use hay. Only use insect meat. Beautiful. I have a straw this time. Like an adult. Or a child? I don't know. Does a straw make you an adult or a child? Yes, Lightning. This is basically the last bit of prep before we start building. Once the team who's currently out on Adventure Time comes back to the D-pad, we will officially have all of the resources that we need so we can start actually constructing ship chunks. Um, we are not going to launch the ship this time, but we are certainly going to at least get it mostly built. Um, Odds are for the actual launch of the spaceship. I may even try to like do a special edition weekend stream again from the D-pad, because Rick said he really wanted to be around to watch the final battles in the launch of the spaceship, where we either win the game or lose it aggressively. Um, so I'll be very um, I'll try to get that information out. I'll have Rick use the Twitter or something to get that info to people so everybody knows when we're actually going to launch this bad boy. And yes, Zim, I am also on the sensitive tooth train, so having a straw makes my life much easier when drinking ice cold beverages. Come on, motherfuckers. Little pup. I actually don't know how long it takes them to become a juvenile from a puppy, but I'm pretty sure it's like 5 days or something. Maybe 6. So, alpapas. Somebody go shoot them with a minigun. What's that? It's a lynx. Seidel, please don't shoot Cran in the asshole. Yeah, I don't know if I got that fly or not, but it was close. Wait, why are you putting a roof over this? I guess I may as well just do... where's the thing? No, I guess people will automatically build roofs, so let's just do this. Get it done preemptively before I forget. That should be fine. The last slice of pizza. Snook asks, how long in world years have we been at Men of Faction? So, 313 days have passed, which is like 5 years. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just over 5 years at this point. So we're coming up on like 5.5 or so. Cheesy cheese pizza. Yeah, you get the double zeros. Yeah, this unfortunate group of souls has become a pretty good family. In fact, I think most people haven't even hated each other. Aw, man. Oh, No has food poisoning. God damn it. Oh yeah, you won't clean either because you also suck ass. Oh, I guess that doesn't count. Alright. No's walking slow. Alright, so we're gonna make a ton of kibble, which is good. These should start coming out. The potatoes and the corn, before too long, should come in, which will make life much easier. What time is it? 18 hours. Oh, so Hippie and Lightning are currently out on a mission. You know, they went and traded with Plata and are coming back with all their spoils. So it usually will separate people into active tabs. Sometimes it does it strangely for no reason. Hyperweave, double bedroll, rhinoceros, leopard duster, chain shotgun. Eh. It's nice that it's actually in Coolral, which is an easy place for us to get to, but totally not worth. Oh, they almost made it back in. Alright, well, tomorrow we'll have everybody else back. We'll deposit the rest of the shit we gained. And, should be just about ready to go. Is this still on always smelt? No, do this. We have all the steel we need. We could just always use more based on the fact that we want to build more turrets and stuff. It's always a lot easier, like, hauling a... Oh, no, Lynx is hunting Taxi for food. Where even is Taxi? How did you know Taxi was up there? James Games, time to get up. Excuse me. And probably also Cran. Did Cran get bitten? Yeah. There you go, motherfucker. You go to the infirmary. Link's Revenge, a.k.a. How busted up is it? Nah. Maybe if it hadn't decided to hunt Taxi for food, but... I want to resist taking on too many additional motherfuckers. Alright, speed this up. Zim, you have had less to do lately. You can now haul and clean. Lucky you. Yay! We got lucky insofar as the turrets did not shoot Cran. They instead shot the Lynx successfully. Are we nuts? Oh, they didn't want to buy any of the, like, I forgot. Yeah, they don't want to buy any of this shit. Fine. Alright, so that should, once they're unpacked, that should get us up to proper amount of plasteel. Yeah. So we no longer have turrets on the left flank over here, which is not super ideal. Did all these get picked up? Oh, eventually. Aminals. Let's let a couple more people who can haul. Oleg, you can be unrestricted. Alksprit is already unrestricted. Sly, you can do the same. And Mazel Tov. It's a helpful dog. I'm unrestrictable. Alright. Good. We got everything unloaded. The numbers look good. So maybe we should start building a spaceship. So, I shall pause here. Also, what's up, Hippie? You've just returned from another successful trading mission. So, foist things foist. Engines. I believe I counted this out correctly, right? That's 23. So there should be a space of 6 here. and then an engine there. And the same thing on this side, and then an engine there. Whew. So, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we would like it like that. The spaceship does have a limit on how many people can go, and that limit is how many beds you build onto it. Alright, so we'll keep that shit together like that. Well, yeah, we'll keep sewing on that. Alright. I mean, I may as well just put the whole thing down, I suppose. Alright, so next one of these goes like that. One like this. And one like this. So this design will hold 18 beds, which as it stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 colonists and 4 animals, which probably will be Snook Wolf, Sly, Alksprit, and I don't know. Not sure who the 4th one is going to be, but we had an Alley 50 pup at one point, but I think they maybe also got murked. Didn't do such a good job with Alley 50, but yeah. Shoutouts and apologies. So, we've got our 3 people for construction. Lightning, you can now also haul. Yeah. So, the ship looks like that. The sensor cluster, you'll notice, like, if it's... There we go. It's got to be connected to the ship. The computer core, we can put on this bad boy. And the crypto sleep caskets. You'll notice that these ones you can't put down. You actually have to have built the beams on the ship before you can put down beds. So the rest of this stuff just has to basically be touching / connected to the center of the ship. We're going to have a gooby-looking old ship here. It's not exactly going to be a pro ship. Alright, Oracle is the first one to actually deliver some materials. Oop, and I'm pressing the wrong button. We can also deconstruct this bad boy. Hey, see, CJ is inspired recruitment. Yes, the inspired recruitment pitch is, yo, we're building a spaceship. Do you want in on this or not? So, very shortly, you are going to see our steel begin to plummet. Pretty much everything of that 47 or 4800 or so we had is going to get used for this ship. Also, let's get those. Oh, there's a rando uranium out here. Alright, get that too, I guess. Oh, CJ. Maybe you don't work on the spaceship. Maybe we let Rick or James do that. Yeah, I think Mazel Tov will definitely go as well. I mean, Snook Wolf and Sly are basically the, progenitors of our entire wolf, like, clan. Mazel Tov was a good friendo, and then Alex Pup. So now that we've got this here, you can see we can throw caskets on here. And you'll notice the, line only goes one way, and you have to... Oh, pause for a sec. You can't block the spot for them to get into, so we have to do this, basically. Otherwise, you literally couldn't get into it. Same deal with this, spacing it out like that. I actually don't even know if you can botch construction on the spaceship, but in the event that that is a possibility, the only people who are allowed to work on the ship are Rick and James, who've got 14 and 15 construction. Wait, are you using this? No, stop. Don't dig at this. There you go. This is supposed to be disassembled, not re-enabled so you can drill on it, you fool. And yes, our ship, since I didn't want to, belabor this colony for too much longer, without a real need to do so, I tried to, like I said, I have this list that some of you may or may not have seen over time, keeping track of resources and materials we'd need, and there's a nice little picture of the ship down at the bottom. It's slightly different than what it's actually going to look like, but we are not building a ship for aesthetic appeal. We are building a ship to get the fuck out of here with. Could have made it look, I guess, less gooby if we had made it much longer in the front and something like that. We could have taken these three structural things and just stacked them all in a row, so it was like a long ass missile. But I don't know, I think it looks better this way. I love graph paper lightning. I prefer graph paper to a blank sheet of paper or line paper any day. I'm also a mega nerd engineer, so it kind of fits, but... Yeah, we're going to assume that this thing leaves the atmosphere very slowly, because it is not like a flight-ready device. It's going to just kind of float off into... into space. So that'll be there. 2 and 3. And then same deal. 1, 2, and 3. Yo, nobody. Yeah, I mean, you wonder why our ship crashed in the first place, because again, we literally got to this RimWorld by our ship fucking up in space. Yeah, it's an engine. So cool. I don't know why they, like, stopped finishing this one. How am I enjoying Sonic Heroes? Oh, you'll find out in the next couple of episodes. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, I find joy in the Sonic series, even though sometimes it's a little, you know, I guess poorly made. Yeah, Rick's a big fan of it, which I think is like partially nostalgia based. Um, but it does have charm, and it's actually not a game that I have ever played before or really seen much of ever, except for memes. So, when I put my hands on it in the controller in the very first level, uh, and died instantaneously to the first enemy that could possibly have killed me, I was like, okay, yep, this checks out. This is how this is going to be. Um, but it also was the very first second that I'd ever put my hands onto the game. So it's been fun to sort of visit it for the first time as an adult. If I was a kid, I'm sure Thrumbos. Wow, a triad of Thrumbos. Oh God, we're gonna they're gonna be a good omen, and we're not gonna try to tame them because in the case that they get mad at us and murder somebody at this stage of the game, it's gonna be sad. And then also we're not gonna have enough beds to take them with us, so. Wait, no, don't, no, get out of here. Go, don't be in the. Yeah, get out of here. No. Ugh. Mr. Thrumbo, I truly would rather you not be inside of the kill box. Thrum, go away. Actually, I like that joke a lot. It gets a more serious tee-hee. What are Rick and James games doing? Oh. Okay, Rick's back to building. Oh yeah, I forgot. Little prep for turrets. I actually don't like this. Let's go a little further out. Nope, not that far. That should do. Those lamps are super important. They let everybody know that we're building a dope-ass spaceship. So to answer your question, no, not really. Here's a cool thing we can look at. There's a launch report. This, basically the ship computer is what does the logic of is the ship a valid ship? And it's, obviously we need at least 3 engines and a scepter cluster and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's in it, so. But we'll be able to, like, make sure that our layout works properly by doing that. This game has not really been Pikmin the whole time. Shades of it, sure. But we've mostly been eating all the plants that we find and not befriending them. Unless you consider wolves plants, in which case you're incorrect. Yeah, we don't chuck our good friends into, our enemies with reckless abandon. All in all, we've tried to save our friends. Oh, it's the beep that lets you know you're alive. Everybody currently alive. We're gonna resuspend this because I've now done it. I know that I played Pikmin, but I'm pretty sure I never finished it. You'll hear that beep in Purgatory. Well, hey, if you make it to Purgatory, that's not bad. That's what I'm gunning for right now. Even if there's no books or no anything in Purgatory, I'm super good at just, sitting there and thinking about stuff, so... Alright, I'm gonna give CJ and Zim construction powers, but I really need them to not try to build the spaceship. Or at least I need Rick or... Okay, Rick's had breakfast. Rick, finish that. Yes, good, CJ. Do that. Finish that. Actually, apparently there's a launch report on a bunch of different things. No, Zim. Nope. You botched the blue light. If you botch the blue light, you don't get to work on the spaceship. Oh, is this not close enough for real? Or is the power just not hooked up? What's going on here? Oh, duh. Nope, CJ, stop. Good, yes. Nope. Oh, you're working on the light? That's fine. Nope. Alright, you nailed the light list this time. Let's get that done. Zim is an 88-year-old man who's actually 766 years old. You guys should go build some walls. Why don't you go do that one up there? Also... So, as I've been paying all the attention to that, how is our... Okay, good. Our stocks of food are starting to actually pile up. All the animals ate the kibble very quickly. Just like how you feel on the inside. Yes, please finish this wall so Mr. Thrombo doesn't accidentally wander in. Yeah, okay, because it's not connected to anything yet. So yeah, that 4,000 steel we had is now down to 2,300, and our 94 advanced components have largely been used already. I suppose I should just do this as well. Oh yeah, the ship does actually produce... Oh right, that's why I haven't done it. Maybe work on the beam first, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah. All animals, be they Les Squirrel or Homeboy, have the right to walk into the freezer and munch something. So far, we've had to trust them to not, you know, eat all of the most important things or anything. And I think that there is some priority, like Muggsy will just eat raw meat rather than going and, like, munching one of those simple meals or something like that. If there's nothing else, literally nothing else to be had, then they will, but... Yep. Pretty likely exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of our fridge's grossness comes from animal filth. Or just dirt. Will any of you clean? Cran, will you clean? Gallant won't as well. Why is it that all of the domestics we have, all the people who are great cooks and things like that, patently refuse to clean? Oh, right. Caskets. So we'll do one. Okay, they can't go on ass end like that. So like that, like that, like that. And then like that, like that, like that. Same deal here, here, there, there. Yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, the discussion about, like, cleaning in the chat does boil down to what Snook says, is that, like, at this point, as long as nobody gets food poisoning, I don't care. Whoever moves into this colony next is going to have a amazing setup. I mean, honestly, I wish I could call fucking the Concord of Northwest Ispium and be like, yo, guys, bring it on in. Like, you know, if you want to live here, you can live here. You guys have been bros throughout the whole RimWorld experience so far. Fire is cleansing. Good. CJ and Zim both finished up these outer walls, which is really nice. Since we have more wood, let's just do this. This corner is going to be not my favorite. Cargo pads. Ah, light leather. Of all the things I was hoping for. I was like, come on, 7 marine suits or something. I mean, I can burn the colony if we wanted to. You know, we could have somebody with a... Well, actually, it would be really, really difficult. Yeah, because most everything in here is non-flammable. Like, you know, this wooden flooring would burn out and take the doors and maybe spark to some of this stuff. But, like, marble walls and wooden floors and stuff are completely fireproof. Look at a cool spaceship. A light leather spaceship. Oh, no way! Turnip and Evil Hippie are getting married. I don't know why you'd want to... Alright, somebody needs to clean up the Great Hall right away. Steve. Yeah, literally, I believe it says, like, in the next quadrum or something. Where's the history? Next coming days or quadrums. So it may actually take a while for that to happen. Nope. Steve, stop hauling. We need you to clean. It says a really bad thing about how dirty the Great Hall actually is. If Steve is like, yo, I would rather carry 100 pounds of steel a quarter mile than clean this place. Nope, no chest. I don't know, man. I've never broken a GameCube itself or little CD, and I always took them out that way. Mine still works upstairs. The slices fingies part, yes. I probably would have delayed slightly so I didn't, you know, remove a pinky or something, but... Alright, how are we looking in here? Slightly dirty. Alright, Steve, you can go to bed. Space boys doing their thing. So as you can see, or maybe you didn't earlier, the spaceship actually does connect to the grid. The true format of cartridges. I don't know. I'm a mechanical. Yeah, we got to plug the spaceship, and otherwise it wouldn't have worked. I'm a mechanical engineer by training, but I've always been super fascinated by like 8, 16, and early 32-bit electronics and things like that. And cartridges are really neat insofar as, you know, some of them are just read-only memory, and some of them have battery backups, and some of them have additional chips like Super FX and things like that. It's a fascinating thing. IMO. It's a Prius spaceship? Hey, don't make fun of our spaceship. It's gooby and stumpy, but it's going to get us home. Technically, the spaceship will actually charge the colony. This ship reactor, once it's completed, counts as a 1,000-watt endless power source. Like, geothermal style, except it, why is there so much excess power? Oh, it's because we're in a hurricane currently. Mega Sloth. No, you've trapped yourself. Okay. Yeah, no. If I had the monies, I would absolutely go with a full electric car for my next vehicle purchase. To answer your question, nobody, I believe Star Force is coming up soon, but we're kind of taking a slight break from Mega Man. Um, you know, not like a long break by any means, but we're going to, you know, let the Battle Network dust settle and kind of concentrate on a few other. Um, will I be doing the playing? That's a very good question. I've been thinking about it. I like putting my hands on the controller occasionally, but I also do so deeply enjoy making fun of Rick. So, so if you look at this, you will notice that the ship cannot launch because we have no full cryo sleep caskets, but the rest of the conditions have been met. So we're going to really be careful not to press the start ship button. Chunkus gave birth. Where are you, Chunkus? Where did you give birth? Over here. Where's your... Alright, fine. We'll do it this way. Muffalo Calf 1. I am going to name you... Freedom. Unfortunately, we'll all be in crypto sleep, which I don't even know what that is. So it's either going to be really, really interesting, or we're not going to notice. Rick just immediately starts the ship and jumps in a casket, and it's like, ha-ha, suckers! Sleep coin. We're going to have some money when we show up wherever we are arriving. Oh, lightning. I know. It already happened. We tried to get a good chunk of Heroes episodes out earlier than we actually did, but because of the progressive interlaced scan switch up thing, the whole video got deeply fucked. So it took, you know, a number of days to put the footage through Handbrake to basically re-encode it so it would work properly. So we actually have a number of Heroes episodes in the bank. We just had to basically fix all of the footage that we had. And it's annoying because, you know, the hope was... What you do inside? You want to clean the kitchen? Damn it. Yeah. So we were like, yeah, we're going to be so good and get a bunch of this done so we can put it up while we're kind of on our break week, because last weekend I had basically a date weekend that involved playing a ton of Final Fantasy 6 and a ton of Borderlands 3. So I was otherwise... Oh, and eating a shit ton of barbecue food. So I was otherwise required. And Rick and Sarah also had something to do out of the D-pad, so we did not have any... we didn't record anything that weekend. Look how dope our ship looks. I also like that nobody called me out on wasting like 400 steel to make this concrete pad. You don't actually have to do anything in terms of like a landing zone for the ship or anything. I just, you know, I wanted to like plan out exactly where the ship was going to be. But now it's too late. Peace talks quest. Ah, yes, the Dathanina Coalition. Those fucking asshats. No. So, realistically, once these two Crypto Sleep caskets are built, that's the ship. Like, that's it. Um, it's about 10:43, and I said we're gonna go to about 11. So, we'll do another day or so, but pretty much at this point, we just have to, you know, we'll pull up some turrets, make use of what steel we have left. Um, Honestly, we can take apart this high-tech research bench and this multi-analyzer for stuff because we're never gonna. We don't need any more research. Um, we can take apart a lot of things to basically build as many turrets as humanly possible to guard ourselves and the spacey ship. And then once we have successfully done that, it's launch time. Let's see. I want to do that. And yeah, I just so happen to. It's kind of like a metagame thing, but every piece of the spaceship you put down increases your colony value. So we just bumped our colony value way up by creating this ship. Um, the hope was that we put all this shit down ASAP, and then immediately thereafter we start, gathering whatever resources we can pull out of the rest of the colony, um, set up for our defenses, set up our defenses, and then it's press button, go to work. Um, so I said that the ship didn't need walls, but probably what I will do is build like a surround of walls around it. Um, if nothing else, to prevent stray bullets and things from impacting. Um, okay, we got tons of granite. um, it would be a damn shame if somehow. Well, wouldn't be a RimWorld stream without a really poorly timed raid, so let's go. So, they're gonna go. It says they're gonna. Ooh, are you guys hanging out? Are you waiting before you attack? No, you're not. Okay, so it says they're probably gonna try to sap. First things first. Homeboy, you can actually fight. Snook, go inside. Sly, Maz, Alx. Martin and Waldo, who I apparently forgot to train. So all these should be on hold fire. Okay. Who else needs to move up? We really have no idea where these motherfucks are going to come in and try to attack us. But we can still have plenty of fun with mortars. Oh yeah, wait. We'll put hippie on a mortar. This is loaded, this is loaded, this is loaded. Alright. So these fuckers are coming along. Turnip's ready to go. We are gonna guess something like that. I don't think that was very accurate. Ooh, it was actually pretty accurate. Hot damn. Yeah, of course they are coming along the left. That is why I would very much like to try to soften them up a bit with this. Say about here. Actually, that's going to miss. Let's go down here. Damn. So are many of these... Who's the sapper? Is it Hector? This is 9 seconds for one. About there. Oh, but wait, this is going to need 4.2 seconds. If they all come in here, this is going to be a very, very lucrative space to shoot. So I actually would like you to hold your fire You hold your fire. And you also hold your fire. Yep, they're all coming down this way. So we're going to... one a little high. One a little lower. And I'll have to wait on James Games. Oh, that's going to be real behind. Who hasn't fired yet? You have... oh, they both fired. Oh shit, I made him a hole! Or... what? Where are you numbnuts going? I honestly don't understand where they are going. Which one of these have fired? Okay, so these two are ready to go. These two you can actually pull off. Lightning, get the animals ready. Steve, down there. Oracle, sell you behind. Turnip games. CJ, get in the fridge. What? Are you really gonna go try to like fire down there? Can you even get in that way though? Alright, we're gonna take a shot at them here. Clearly they don't really give a shit about... Right, and they all going down now? Of course. Oops, still got a hit. Okay, so Hector's gonna try to bust through that limestone, which doesn't really make the most sense, but fine. Okay, it seems like they're all gonna try to follow his lead down there, so let's get into position. I want... where's my two chain gunners? James Games. Oh man, I thought they were gonna explode their own motherfuckers for a second. Yeah, I honestly thought I'd kind of figured out what they were up to at the beginning, but now I really have no idea. Which Just gonna see if we can get a shot off there. Oh, I was so close. Wait, oh no, is he just automatically firing? Seidel, that was a terrible shot. Okay, they are through. I don't like that Hector's running that way. Gone. Where are you idiots running now? Hector, what the fuck? Cran, you cannot hit from there. Ooh, ow. Ruh-roh, dudes, run. This is the most, like, confusing attack I've ever seen. Can you please kill them? How did that dude die? Ah, that was their secret plan the whole time. Sneak around us so they could kill themselves on Bad Idea Beach. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, guys. James Games is going to say goodbye to them in his special way as they leave. No, you're also hit. Maybe you should go. They did annoyingly blow out the walls of over here, and I don't like this stuff deteriorating. Some of that insect meat might go bad. You guys can get back to normal life. Oh! Aw, Cran. No, Rick! You just fucking shot Amazing Eve in the gut. Oh, are you... Oh, Aaron just tore that dude into pieces. um, Oracle, once you've finished patching people up... What is this? This is limestone. And did we lose a bunch of roof, or was it just... It's just those doors. Okay. Okay. Apparently, we needed one more really confusing battle before it was actually time for the end of the game. But that's perfect. It kind of brings us directly up to 11 o'clock. And though we had a couple of gunshots, nobody really got aggressively fucked off or fucked up. So, ooh, actually, Oracle, I would like you to go tend to Amazing Steve. This person named Jenny. Is there anybody who feels like a murder? Yeah, hippie. Come here. Nope, you're gonna want to shoot the... You're gonna want to shoot Jenny. Nope, you're gonna want to shoot Jenny. You're gonna want to... Yep, okay, you did it once. You're gonna want to shoot Jenny. Shoot Jenny. Yep, there you go. Please don't destroy the fucking air conditioner. Nope, that's 3 misses. Shoot Jenny. Yep. Come on. Shoot. Shoot Jenny. Shoot Jenny. I can't believe how poorly that went. Hilarious. Yeah, Hiroko's coming down being like, oh, somebody want to die? Okay, now you're dead. Great success. We also lost our auto door. What is this room considered now? Oh, it's considered outside? Furniture. Normal lamp. Yeah. Hippie was just punching her to death. I didn't want the chance that there would be an accidental shooting of anything or anybody, so I felt it was more appropriate just to get that shit done. Alright, once you have fed Zim nobody, I need you to clean all the blood off the floor. Because the worst and last thing I want is a bunch of infections or something. I love how they were like super excited to get over here to Bad Idea Beach, and like half of them went up this way, but then we're like, nah, let's go around. Oh, Seidel. Oh wait, you just went to go help somebody. What is... Motherfuck. Fuck. Oh, God. What do we lose in terms of power connections? Anything important? Yep, half of the base. What are you doing over there, Steve? Oh. We are going to have to patch this up again, though. I don't know why everybody who was in the infirmary except for Zim just decided to leave. Oh, there was a bzzzt event, and uh, this section of the Great Hall exploded randomly. Nobody was burned or hurt by it or anything, but it did knock out power to a section because there was no connections, or at least the grid wasn't all unified. Um, those batteries will get charged over time, but bzzzt is my least favorite fucking uh, event there is. Alright. Structure. No, my tortoise meat. Thank you, Zim, for trying to get that done. Wait, not granite auto door. Just a granite door. Oh, apparently we have a wolf named Frankie. Oh, we've had Frankie for 10 days. Sorry, Frankie. You're a valued member of this community. Amazing Eve only took like one shot, right? Okay, good. Yeah, she didn't even lose blood, which is nice. Or didn't even have, like, blood loss. I really would like to actually have a Mega Sloth baby. Is this still not inside, technically? Oh. That's why. Frankie's gonna have one of the dopest dog houses ever. Yeah, Amazing Eve is pregnant. The first time she was pregnant, she had a miscarriage because we had an attack and she got effed up. This time she only got like one bullet hit. Well, she only got hit with one bullet this time, so I don't think that she will actually um, lose her baby. This is an awful kitchen. I wish her baby was born with bullet immunity. If we had a Mega Sloth with bullet immunity, it would be fucking amazing. Alright. Well, we've had our raid, and summer is, 2/3 of the way over. I assume for the next stream, we'll start with you know, a little while of basically cannibalizing the base and building a million more turrets and things like that. Um, but once we've managed to do that, it's button time. And as annoying as that raid was, I'm really glad because that was a lot of people, and we actually managed not to really lose much time or have many people get hurt that much. So all in all, it was a pretty good effect. Um, we also managed to stock up on more foods again. We're finally like food positive. We have a ton of hay, so we can do a bunch of kibble. We're slowly working our way through that insect meat. Um, and our fridge is fine now, so it's not going to spoil these meats and stuff. We also have chocolate on the way, real slowly, but it should be here by the end of fall. And corm, a million corm. Yeah. So I think that'll do it for tonight's stream. I'm glad we got a good 2 hours, and my voice held out pretty well as well. So the next stream, honestly, I'm going to try to figure out exactly when we're going to do it so we can tell you guys ahead of time. And it's probably going to be a longer one because it would be better just to try to hit the whole end of the game in one go rather than try to break it up into 2 streams or stuff. So thank you, Snooks. I believe in you too. But anyway, yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Sorry we had to push to Wednesday, but I'm thankfully feeling better at least. I will do my best not to die, Lightning. Hopefully you will do the same. So yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. Thanks everybody for coming, and I'll catch you guys on the Discord and see you next time for hopefully the conclusion or part 1 of 2 of the conclusion of the RimWorld stream. So thanks again for coming, everyone. Get hyped, get excited for next time, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.